All right, last lesson for 27. And this deals with the speed of light. It's a pretty short lesson. So as we discussed previously, the speed of light travels slower in mediums that have a higher index of refraction or higher density. You can go through all this stuff here, read all your notes here, and we'll go right to the example. It says a student is doing a lab. They test the material that light travels at 2.21 times 10 to the 8 meters per second through. Determine what the substance is. So we would assume, if we're doing it in the lab, that the substance is going from air into this substance, which we don't know. And you'd also make the assumption that the index of refraction of air is 1. It's actually 1.0003, but we just say 1. And the index of refraction of this we don't know, but we're going to assume that it's greater than 1. And so if the light comes in this way, it's going to bend towards the normal. That's kind of irrelevant, but well, it's not irrelevant, but you don't need to sketch, but why not? So we can go right to our formula, which says N2 over N1 equals V1 over V2. Plug the numbers in. Again, to reiterate, the N2 and the 1, they're always opposite. In all the other permutations of this formula, the 1 is on the top and the 2 is on the bottom. So the velocity 1 corresponds to the air. And the velocity of light in air is 3 times 10 to the 8th. And the index of refraction in air is 1. Where does the 1 go? Right down here on the bottom. This is what we're looking for. N2. There it is. Cross multiply and divide. And once you do that, you are going to get an answer of N2 equals 1.36. And we want to know what substance that is. So we go back to our chart. Where is it? There it is, 1.36, right there. It's ethanol. So the light is going from air into ethanol. Okay, and then one more thing that I'd like to go over just before we finish this is just the value of N. And one way that you can determine N, this formula is not on your formula sheet, but N really is the speed of light divided by the velocity with which the light travels through the substance. So you can, we know the N value for water is 1.33. How did we get that? It's the speed of light divided by the velocity of light in water, which we know is 2.25 times 10 to the 8th. And if we divide those, we get 1.33. There are no units for this variable, and that's how you determine the index of refraction for a substance is speed of light divided by the substance, or the speed in which light moves in the substance. All right, so that wraps it up for lesson 27.